Welcome to Rajesh Technologies. Now we are going to understand the concept of the layout because I already created a small window. So the title of the window display hello and height and width we are going to provide it using geometry, and the configuration using configuration we set the background color of the window, and finally we call the main loop. But I want to insert a label for displaying some text in the label. For that particular purpose we need to learn so how to where I have to put the label, which layout I have to use. So there were different types of layouts was there. So we are going to understand using notepad now. So I will write some layouts, what are the layouts that was there in Python GUI. So see here, so I have I am going for a new program, and so let us see. I have different types of layouts. Means Python provides various types of layouts. Layouts in Python. In Python language. So those are first grid layout. We will use grid layout, and frequently we are going to use the relative layout. The relative layout will be used using place function. Place. So I will directly write this is a relative layout, and we are also using uh, that is linear layout. So there are different types of layouts was there. So grid layout was displayed in the form of tabular form. So tabular form, that means it consisting of collection of rows and columns. The controls we can allocate it in the form of grid using grid function. Using grid function, it consisting of column. You can provide the column value, as well as you can also provide, sorry, here column value and row value. Okay, using grid. So this is grid function. If you want to use the relative layout, then you can choose the place function. So place function is used to provide two axes. X axis you can give certain value, and y equals to you can give a certain value, any value in the screen. Okay, similarly we have a linear layout. We directly use the pack function. Pack. So these are different type of functions we will use. Okay, every control you can apply every control a particular layout. So place is a kind of function. It gives a relative layout. For example, I'm going to use this particular tool and explain you. So if this is the screen. I want to put a label here. So then you can tell that what is the x-axis value. What sorry, this is the x-axis value, and this is the y-axis value. So for example, y is equals to 100 and x is also equals to 100. Then so x value and y value, the control will be placed in this particular point. For example, x value we move to 150, it will move here and print. So basically the x and y axis starting position is 0 0. Okay, so this is the relative layout. Using a place function we can use x-axis as well as y-axis. So if you want to use the grid function, you can give the rows and columns. Similarly, this is a row 1, row 0, row 1, row 2, like this. You can give the column value and row value to place a particular control. Pack is the function. If you use the pack function, it will be aligned in the form of left to right and right to top to bottom. So let me show you. So if this is the screen, in linear layout I have a label control. First, label control will be displayed here. I want to add the button to pack. So button will be added here. And next I want to add another button. It will be placed here. I want to add another button, like fourth button I want to add. Otherwise, I want to add a label. So there is no place, so it will come bottom and display in the window. So that means it is aligned in the form of left to right and top to bottom. So you can use any one of the layout.